Are you looking at purchasing a home in the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho region and curious what is going on in the real estate market? In this video, I will be going over the real estate market trends for November 2024. Welcome back to my channel, Living North Idaho, where I discuss all things about real estate in and around Coeur d'Alene and living your best life in North Idaho. If you're looking at purchasing a home in this area or just starting your research, it's good to keep an eye on the market to see what is going on. So let's take a look at the market trends. There were 389 homes that closed out in our entire MLS for November compared to 309 in 2023. Of those properties that closed, 28% of them closed out as all cash, making that 107 homes. Now, let's take a look at the breakdown for those cash sales. 14 of those homes sold for under $300,000. 35 homes sold all cash between $300,000 and $500,000, which was the majority of the cash sales. 24 homes sold between $500,000 and $750,000. 14 closed out between $750,000 and $1 million. 16 homes closed out between $1 million and $2 million. And 4 of those properties sold for over $2 million, all cash sales. The majority of the homes that sold between $400,000 and $499,000, which has been similar in previous months. 56 homes closed for over $1 million in November compared to 65 in October. The price range with the most price changes was $400,000 to $499,000 with 59 price changes. Now that is a different price range than the previous month, but $500,000 to $599,000 was not that far behind with 56 homes that had price changes. There are also a lot of homes over $1 million that are also having price changes. Sales for the month of November were up 24.6% from the same time last year. The median sales price for the sold properties was $518,750, which was a decrease of $6,250 from the previous month and a 1.2% decrease from November 2023 when it was $525,000. So yes, the median price did go down, but just slightly. The median days on market for those closed properties was 81 days. For new construction, we still are able to find some options under $400,000 in this area, and builders right now are offering a fair amount of incentives to get homes under contract before the end of the year. There are currently 2 active short sales in our MLS, and so far in 2024, we have seen 2 short sales that have closed, and there are currently 3 that are pending. So from those numbers, we're not seeing a lot of short sales at this time. And that just has to do with a lot of people still have equity in their home, so they're not having to short sale it. They can sell it before they go into default. There are currently 3 active REO or bank-owned properties in our entire MLS. And so far in 2024, we have seen 9 REOs that have closed, and there are currently none that are pending. So again, with those numbers, we are seeing a few more REO or bank-owned properties, but in the grand scheme of things and all the properties that have closed, that's not a lot. And that is just because people are able to sell their home before it goes into default. For those closed properties, 33% of those properties that closed with some sort of seller concessions. Now, those seller concessions can be closing costs, they can be buy down rates, they can be in lieu of repairs. Just the seller gave the buyers some sort of concessions in the sales price to get the property closed. We still are seeing a lot of expired, canceled, and withdrawn homes come off the market. Now that's typical as we start to get into more of winter and the holidays. People are not wanting their homes on the market if they're not getting a lot of activity. So they take them off and they may put them back on either in January or in springtime. Now for those closed properties, let's take a look at how many sold being on the market a certain amount of days and what the sold price percentage was to original list price. So looking at those numbers, you can see a lot of homes are not selling at full price. People are making offers. Also, homes aren't coming on the market and then closing within the first month. It is taking a little bit more time to get an offer on the property and to get it closed. So with those, for buyers, if you find a property that you're curious about, you have time to look at the numbers, get an idea of how much your payments are going to be, and have your agent do a CMA on the property to make sure that you're not overpaying for it. Also, based upon these numbers, I would definitely be asking a seller to pay some sort of concessions and see what you can get negotiated. Now, some price ranges are going to be a buyer's market, some price ranges are going to be a seller's market. It just depends. For sellers, put your best foot forward. Make sure you have an agent that's using professional photography. Buyers are going to see these homes on the internet and pick it apart before they even set an appointment to come and see it. So make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. Also, do expect for buyers to ask for some sort of closing costs or concessions, or maybe offering down in lieu of repairs. Make sure that you are pricing your home at fair market value, but do know that buyers are out making offers on what they feel comfortable buying that property for. Now, there are some of those properties that you do see where they price them way under market in order to get into a bidding war. They're fewer and far between, but I have seen a few of them here recently. And that is more just a marketing strategy between the listing agent and what the sellers want to do. Just remember right now, as we are in the winter months, that the sellers that continue to stay on the market typically tend to be motivated on getting the property sold. And on the flip side, the buyers that are looking at purchasing in this market time are motivated to get into a property too. So keep looking and see what's out there. If you have any questions about the real estate market in and around Coeur d'Alene, I would love to help you. My name is Amanda Cuthbert. I'm with the Phoenix Agency. And if you're enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe.